Hey guys, Gary here again. I'm going to be talking to you today about The Walking Dead Season 5, Episode 5, Self-Help, and this will be my thoughts about the episode. Enjoy. So this week, the episode was about Abraham's group and their quest to get to Washington. It had loads of ups and downs and twists and turns, but it was loads of characterization, and you start to know more about Abraham and Eugene, but you don't get to know more about Rosita, but you can tell she's like, you didn't get to see much of her previously, but you do to this week. No pun intended there, but you do get to see much more of her. Like, she is quite smart as well as hot. It's just I thought it was just a great episode overall this week. I don't know. It had moments where it was like boring. Like, I don't know if this was just the way where I was watching it, but there was 10 minutes in that library where I couldn't see a fucking thing. All I could hear was voices. I don't know if that was just me or because I was watching her on my iPad, so the quality might not be as good, but let me know if that actually happened just for me or did it happen to you. I'd like to know that. First up, I'd like to talk about all of the flashbacks with Abraham's past story. Yeah, it was really, we never really seen a lot of flashbacks drawn episode. It was a bit like Lost this week, where like it was just flashback on the main guy of the episode. We usually just get to see little glimpses before the credits, but I really enjoyed that, seeing a bit of backstory. The only thing I'd like to see, though, is what the guys who Abraham were beating up in the store, what they'd done at first, because it just started off with Abraham just beating them up. I'd like to see more about that, because I thought myself, it made Abraham come across as a bit like, was it a random attack from Abraham's part? But then you do guess that they were attacked because he goes to his family. You're safe now, you don't need to worry. In the flashbacks, does family leave him in the end, and they say don't try and find us, and then you get to the point where you like wonder why. Like, you know, you'd want to stay with Abraham. He's fucking solid, and he finds them eventually, but the bodies are there, and then you see Abraham about to put the gun into his mouth. He throws his tags away, his army tags, and puts the gun in his mouth, and then he hears help, help. Which is Eugene walking away from walkers, as I say. He was walking away from walkers. So Abraham basically gets up and he kills the walkers. Eugene's like, I'm sure they're getting faster these days, and obviously you could tell that was a bit of a joke because Eugene can't actually run that fast. So it's quite funny to see. And then Abraham walks away, and Eugene goes, "Wait, I need you. I've got a mission." Now that bit made me realise. Did Eugene know who Abraham was? Because, or did he? That's what I was wondering. Did Eugene know who Abraham was? Because like he's got a mission, and you don't go up to random. Well, you could go because Abraham's done it to Glenn and Tara at the prison. But if you know what I mean, it looked like Eugene probably knew him, maybe from a distance type thing. Might be living in the same town. You just don't know these things. It'll be good to see. Now, one of my favourite scenes of the week was this one with the group in the fire truck and all the walkers, especially the badass moment by Eugene where he gets the water tank and he starts spraying them with water. I thought that was pretty awesome. It was just really good the way he just thought, oh, why not? Let's spray them, see what happens, and then everybody's looking at him because they're all soaked and they're all surprised I actually done that. There's a few sequences this episode, especially with the bus crashing over. Yeah, that was and which you later find out was Eugene's fault with he put glass in the petrol thing, and he didn't mean it to happen like that and nearly kill everyone, but it was his fault to slow down the trip to Washington. And it was a nice moment to see Tara saying Tara like giving him the knife, and then he later saves Tara's life. That was pretty good for Eugene, and I don't know what it is. I really like Eugene as a character. And then at the end of the episode, we have that shocking reveal, and it was well, it wasn't shocking for me because I read the comics, but it was probably shocking for the people who haven't. And I thought it was well managed, to be honest. I thought it was quite good, and I'm glad it's out now because I can like Eugene more as a character now because I know he's not lying about nothing now. And he is really smart because you do get to see him be smart, you know what I mean? But when Abraham turned around, hit him a few times. I've actually seen now people on websites, well, on like forums and fan bases, saying like, "Is he dead? Is he dead?" But he won't be. I don't think he's dead, because I know they might not do the same as the comics, but Eugene's really vital in the storyline, especially in the All Out War storyline. He really helps with the ammunition and stuff. So it would be good to see him stick around. And Abraham's probably just knocked them out a bit. Know what I mean? But I thought, oh shit's gonna go down. I thought Glenn, and you actually see Rosita reaching for a gun, which was a bit shocking and surprising. So that was one of the scenes where you're like, oh shit, what I mean? And it's like, poor Eugene was KO'd, but I'm glad that all the group cared for him still. Like, they're helping him out. They probably hate him for lying, but they probably understand why he had to lie. But it's just like, I think now they'll go back to the church, and when Rick finds out he was lying, he'll probably say that he knew, and all that. He'll probably say he knew, and I want to see how Rick would react. I don't think Rick would be too arsed, if I'm being honest, because I don't think Rick believed in it anyway, if I'm being honest. And what did you all think of it? Because I'd like to hear what you thought. Now, the most awkward scene of the week goes to Eugene when he was watching Rosita and Abraham have sex. He was hiding like the bookcase, like he was hiding behind a bookcase, like that's like you can't see me type stuff. I used this photo because it's quite creepy, and it's also quite funny, and it's always used as memes on like the internet. So I thought, why not? Let's use it. But yeah, that was a bit weird and strange, but it does happen in the comic books, and yeah, it is a bit funny. The best bit was when Tara's going, that's a bit strange and all that, and then she has a little look. I thought that was quite funny. Yeah, so let me know what you think about the episode. Thumbs up if you loved it, thumbs down if you didn't. Comment, subscribe, please. I'd love more subscribers. I may not be the best YouTuber out there, but I give me feedback and stuff. Just let me know what you think. Thank you. Also, join the Walking Dead fan base on Facebook. It is a group I admin with a few other admins and the owner and co-owner. It's a really great group. It has a lot of discussions, a lot of conversations about the show. It's a really good group. Everybody in there is nice and friendly. I think it is the highest amount of members in a group on Facebook for The Walking Dead. It's hit over 55,000. Yeah, it's a great group. Please join. Feel free. And if you do join, please just put in when you join that Gary, you've watched my video and that's why you're there. It'd be good to see how many people come because of these videos. It would be good. So yeah, let me know what you think. Thank you very much. I'll see you next week. Bye.